Here's a quick tip for you about opening files. This kind of code is reasonably common. I'm calling Python's built-in open function to read a file called file.txt, read all the lines, and then close it. The close method is really important as the file is not available to other programs during this program's execution, so we want to free it as soon as we don't need it anymore. Always remember to call close on the file object after you're done. However, let's consider a different context. Here I put the same code into a function called function, I'm great at naming, and am taking the file name as a parameter to feed into open. This isn't required, however. The code does effectively the same work, just that we can feed any file name we want. Now let's make it more interesting. I add an if check if the number of lines in the file is exactly 10 and return false if so. Note here that if this is the case, then the close method is not called and so is not freed back to the operating system. One thing we can do is to put an f.close everywhere our code can exit the function, but that would get impractical very quickly if we have a lot of code. A better way is to use the with statement, which encodes something called a context manager. What this does is call the open function as before, but now when the with statement exits its own scope, the context manager also calls its own internal exit function. For files, that will always call the close method. Context managers are awesome, make sure to use them.